It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Okay, basketball fans, with me, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson. You're watching 2K Sports, but you know that already. Tonight, it'll be the Brooklyn Nets going up against the Chicago Bulls. Looking at the Bulls, they're sitting at 500 over the last 10 games, kind of treading water. They'd really like to make a splash over the next few games. So we're right around halfway through the season. Shaq, a lot of trade discussions happening. What are your keys to making a great deal?
Well, it depends on your goal. You want to win now? You want to win later? A combination of both? Does your analysis ever make changes out of emotion?
Well, acquiring players that fit your system. You have to have a system first. That's the key. And if your trade looks too good to be true, it probably is.
I meant to say, do your analysis, never make changes out of emotion.
Oh, okay.
See, I was emotional when I was talking about it.
Well, I heard you.
I
understood it. I understood
All right.
it.
You did?
Not really, but.
Me either. And now with the tip-off, coming up shortly, it's time to send it to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Nightfall in the Windy City with the Willis Tower and the rest of downtown Chicago lighting up the sky. The Bulls play before the hometown crowd, and we've got it live for you right here from Chicago. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. Looking at Chicago, they want to turn it around after that loss to the Oklahoma City Thunder.
You know, they're the visiting team. It's a loud arena, very distracting at times, but simply no excuse for missing a ton of free throws.
And you know what, Greg? I agree with you wholeheartedly. I mean, this is the NBA, the best league in the world. You got to block things out and focus on the task at hand.
You know, Clark, some say slow and steady wins the race. That's been the approach for both of these two teams.
Well, there are a lot of different ways, Kevin, to have success on the basketball court. We like the high-octane up-and-down approach. We've seen that work, but it's also possible for teams to be effective in the half court, taking quality shots, controlling the pace a little more, and high-level execution becomes a premium then.
I think both these coaches know they've got to have the style and speed that fits their lineup, fits the guys they've got on that roster.
Coach to your personnel.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Allen. Kenneth Faried is out there with Damari Carroll. Then it's Russell. And it's Dinwiddie in at shooting guard. And here's Levine, who brings it up for Chicago. Dunn attacking. And the layup's good off the glass.
Dicing up the defense with his speed, Chris Dunn has extraordinary handles.
Russell kicks to Faried. Down low, looking for Allen and gets it there. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's his first foul.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Second shot opportunity.
And Parker is just an extremely long player, a guy who really works his behind off on defense to contest every shot that he can.
5 on the clock. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Levine, and the jam by Levine.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Now, here is Russell. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Lakers. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's foul number 2 for him. Robertson, he's checked in for Chicago. Here's Dinwiddie. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against the Lakers.
And they were just struggling to stop him. They sent him to the line over and over, and the free throws were a big part of the game.
He gets that one.
Boy, the 5th time's the charm. That's a big basket there.
The Bulls have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Lopez kicks to Portis. Out to the right wing. And Damari Carroll is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Passes it to Portis. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Parker, and the dunk by Parker.
Oh, I like the craftiness of Parker at finding ways to get into the lane, always looking to punch it down.
The drive by Russell. That shot off the mark. Great D that time from Portis. Parker surveying the floor. The pass to Portis. And it's Kenneth Faried with the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter.
4 of 5 to start the game. That's their first miss.
And a miss there off the inbound. Right side Russell. Stolen by Levine. Here's Parker. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. And it's 6 points for Jabari Parker.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Now here's Faried. His last outing, he had 8 points. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Boy, he's holding his team back. Really a hindrance. Can't make a thing. He's way off today.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him.
And, you know, Spencer Dinwiddie appeared to come out of nowhere. Played in college at Colorado, got hurt right before he was drafted, but he's an outstanding competitor who does all of the little things it takes to win. I mean, you watch him play, and it's easy to see why he earns a coach's trust on the floor.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. And for Dinwiddie, he has the sound fundamentals coaches love. Got an invite to the skills competition last season.
Yeah, he's fluid, but he's almost robotic in that he doesn't waste any movement, and that's a compliment for this guy. I mean, he's not really flashy, but super effective because he knows his game, and he does a nice job blending in with his teammates.
Here's Dinwiddie. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. 5 to shoot, and Andre Robertson is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Bulls on D. Allen passes to Carroll.
And so far, having trouble converting on the inside.
Yeah, those are the shots you want, but they've been trickling out on them, guys. They just got to stay with it. Persist in getting those good shots inside, and they'll drop.
And Damari Carroll is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
Andre Hollis-Jefferson, he's checked in for the Nets. Stolen away. And now Russell pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Defense turning into offense. Hollis-Jefferson doing what he does best.
The Bulls leading by 6. Levine looking around. Parker outside. Pass to Portis. Back to Parker. 6 on the shot clock. Kick out to Levine. From deep. Nailed from three-point land. Levine's got 5 points so far.
Phenomenal court vision by Parker. He really has all the tools to be a great player in this league.
Hollis-Jefferson finds Allen. Wide open. It's good. For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Fareed against Portis. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
And boy, are they attacking the paint.
They sure are, looking to get their buckets up close and personal.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Chicago.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
The Nets making a switch here. Napier's checked in. Free throw good, Portis. Well, Clark, a few teams at this point in the season have battled through back-to-back games. Just how hard is that on the body to play in consecutive nights in this league?
As I recall, Kevin, it wasn't terribly difficult. As a matter of fact, I kind of enjoyed it. You could either get the bad taste of a loss out of your mouth quickly by playing another game. You didn't have to really practice. There's some energy concerns, obviously, but when you're well-rested and excited about playing, you find the energy. But I do believe there's studies that show there's a greater probability for injury the more back-to-back games that you have. That's one of the reasons the league has sought to minimize the number of back-to-back games across the schedule.
Just 2 to shoot. That's a 2 from Parker. Allen with the rebound.
Boy, Kevin, he just clanked that one. I mean, surprising because the defense wasn't really in the picture.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, you look at D'Angelo Russell, and this season and last season, I really think it was just about maturing, and that goes with all young players in this league. It's a process. I thought he needed to get away from L.A. and the episode he had there with his teammates, and I think he's now more focused and knows more of what it takes to be successful in the NBA.
And he knocks down the first one. And for Russell, he had maturing to do, Clark, off the court, but he has also showed maturation in his game on the floor as well.
Yeah, it's a natural progression for guys who are eager to get better and take constructive criticism seriously. He doesn't force it as much on offense now. He knows the importance of being efficient with the ball and not spectacular.
And when D'Angelo Russell is on the floor, he's looking to attack at every chance he gets.
Yeah, he's a smooth operator now. This guy has all the tools. He's best, though, I think, when he's challenging defenders and probing the defense. Such a skilled and gifted passer. He's got a nice blend of speed and has gotten stronger, which I think is really an asset for him. He can get a little streaky at times, but when he's on, you got to ride his wave because it's a good one.
And it's Napier missing.
And, you know, Kevin, that's what they want, an uncontested look from the perimeter. Sadly, they came up short on that possession.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
A moment now to see the stats for Zach LaVine. This last month, he has been a real positive for this team, putting up about 25 points per game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he brings that offensive firepower to the team. Scoring just comes naturally.
And, you know, defenses are throwing everything at him, yet he's still able to put up points. He's really unstoppable.
Now here's Davis. Back to Russell. And it's off the back rim, no good.
And as he squares up for mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Yeah, I like the fact, Greg, that he crowded the shooter there, made him uncomfortable, got into his airspace a bit. It looked like he forced the shot.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. And one thing, Clark, about the Nets, they've shown in the last couple of years that they are willing to take a risk on players.
And in many cases, it's worked out for them, Kevin. They traded for D'Angelo Russell when his value was rather low. So taking a risk on players who hadn't worked out for other teams has paid dividends. And I'd throw DeMarre Carroll in that category as well for them.
Justin Holiday's checked in for the Bulls. And the Nets making a change here as well. LeVert's checked in. Davis against Parker. Davis, the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Here's Allen. Good, and it's Napier with the assist that time. Allen's got his first points of the night. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Chicago Bulls. They're leading by 8, and this is their first time matched up with Brooklyn this year.
And going back to last season, they really struggled for wins. And even against a team like this with comparable talent, they didn't manage one win in the season series.
Yeah, and you know they wanted to have a better showing against them. Maybe they can take a step in the right direction tonight, guys.
Starting to surge here, and we're only in the first quarter.
Yeah, and they've come out strong. I mean, clearly they've been the better team so far.
Here's LeVert. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Lakers. Carter with the block. Valentine with it. Kicks to Levine. Parker passes to Carter. Back to Parker. Over Davis. Knocked away.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
4 on the clock. Puts up a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. LeVert's got it back down to within single digits for the Nets. Levine kicks to Valentine. Parker up top. That shot no good. So Brooklyn will take it the other way.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Yeah, loitering above the rim. Hollis Jefferson with athleticism to burn.
Zach LaVine, a high riser. The 2-time dunk contest champ making his return from that ACL surgery. He can be an explosive scorer.
That one is off.
In the NBA draft a few years ago, some people said LaVine was a reach at the 13th pick. Now he looks like a value get.
That one misses. Nets trail by 5. And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the first. Here's LeVert. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field. And from everything you hear, LaVine is a big-time gym rat, Greg.
Yeah, you know, I think he's very dedicated to reaching his full potential. And with his shooting and athleticism, I think he's a great fit in today's game in terms of offense.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Carter's got 5.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Here's Napier. Misses off the left iron. The Bulls leading by 6. Levine up top. Napier covering. Parker outside. Looking to get back on track here. And the layup is good. He's got 8.
Muscle up. That's what Parker's telling those guys trying to defend him in the paint. He's really good at establishing his post position down low.
Out left of the wing. Here's LeVert. Good, and it's Napier with the assist that time. Napier's got 3 assists now in this one. Now Chicago's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. Levine passes to Valentine. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Parker. Excellent D there from Allen.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
You know, that's not easy at all. When guys get this close to the bucket, it's tough to stop the basket.
3 seconds left. And so the first quarter is in the books. Bulls lead by 5. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Robin Lopez talks about the importance of being the anchor on the defensive end.
That's something I relish. It's something unique. It's something to take pride in, that you have all your teammates back on the defensive end, and when it gets down to it, you're kind of that last line of defense. And obviously, defense is a team-oriented ideal, but there's something fun about that. I think there's something competitive about that.
And Greg, that's why his teammates love him.
Absolutely. You can tell Lopez really wants to make an impact on defense, on every possession.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
Just playing suffocating defense. That's been the difference here for them.
Greg, I love watching this team get after it on defense. I mean, they play with a bit of edge and nastiness.
Dunn and Holiday team up in the backcourt. Valentine out there with Jabari Parker. And it's Carter in at the 5 down low. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now, here's Napier. Clock is at 3. Really left alone that time. Carroll's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Brooklyn. Chicago leading by 3. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Hollis Jefferson finds Napier. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Parker inside. Score of the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
And I like his muscular body. This guy is able to body up defenders and still get the shot that he wants. He's excellent at finishing through contact.
Now here's Napier. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Parker kicks to Carter. Stolen. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
The defense knew how to play at that time, liked how they made their presence felt without committing the foul.
Now, here's Dunn. It's a 3-point game. Down low. Hollis Jefferson passes to LeVert. The Nets working the ball around now. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots from the line. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Chicago. They've led by as much as 10. Dunn kicks to Parker. The teardrop falls in. Parker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Passes it to LeVert. Jacks up a 3. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Holiday, good on the shot. And it's a 7-point Bulls lead.
And with the size Dunn possesses, it allows him to see the floor really well. So good at setting his guys up for quality shots as a result.
And good that time. And guys, Kenny Atkinson, a coach who has a knack for player development.
Yeah, he does, and the players' improvement on this Nets team speaks to that. I mean, Atkinson has done a terrific job of improving his young players. Also gets the most out of the veterans and teaches them new skills and approaches to their game, which endears him to the players and helps his team.
So for the Bulls, Robin Lopez is checked in for Carter. Portis comes in for Jabari Parker. And it's Robertson in for Justin Holiday. Nets trail by 5. Here's Dinwiddie. Outside, Russell. Feeds it to Davis. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
Bit of an oversized playmaking guard allows Russell to see over and around defenders. Great look there.
Dunn passes to Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Now, here's Dunn. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Oklahoma City.
And also 3 steals, so he showed some grit and determination on the defensive side.
Valentine with it. He's guarded by Davis. Now, here's Valentine. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Valentine's got his first basket of the night. Russell finds Davis. There's Dinwiddie. Lopez covering. The pass to Carey. Lets a floater go. Count it.
Such an impressive all-around player. Carroll is good at scoring in the painted area as well.
The Bulls leading by 5. Robertson the pass to Lopez. Portis with it. He's guarded by Davis. Done outside. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. From past the arc. Rebounded by Fareed. Nets trail by 5. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. It's intercepted. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Robertson. No points in the game yet for him. Down low. Here's Portis. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It goes on Kenneth Fareed.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
On the free throw, no good. Hey, Clark, which players, and veterans in particular, do you think have done a great job of adapting their games to remain effective?
Yeah, you know, these lists are pretty long, but I think of Sean Livingston. Remarkable talent, went through some injuries, and he's found a home at Golden State. Trevor Ariza has been a terrific role player on a couple of teams in his career. Impact player at both ends. You think about Paul Millsap, a guy who has been able to transition to a couple of different teams and provide leadership and great production. So those guys come to mind.
It's the Nets now, following the miss by Chris Dunn.
And that quick first step of Dinwiddie, very dangerous once he gets a foot advantage on the D.
Dunn against Russell. Dunn kicks to Robertson. Off target with his 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Dinwiddie's shot is off.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Pass to Robertson. Stolen by Fareed. Here's the floater. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Dinwiddie.
Calm, cool, collected amongst the big trees inside. Dinwiddie continues to impress from the painted area.
Portis, the pass to Dunn. He's off on that one. Nice D from Russell. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Dishes it to Fareed. Russell kicks to Carroll. And stolen by Valentine. And here's the fast break. Dunn leading the way. Over Russell, and there's Dunn on the assist by Valentine. And the Bulls lead by 5.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
Now, here is Russell, averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league. 6 to shoot. Here's Dinwiddie. And he can't bank that one in. Here's Robertson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Done outside. Pass to Portis. Over Russell. Portis can't get it to go.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Dinwiddie. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Russell against Dunn. He dishes it to Robertson. Passes it to Portis. He kicks to Dunn. Tries a three. Rebounded by Fareed. Fareed's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Now, here is Russell. Tips it up, and it's put back in by Fareed.
Kenneth Fareed, always aggressive in attacking the glass. You got to put a body on him or he'll make you pay with offensive rebound.
Robertson dishes to Lopez. Dunn looking over the floor. And Fareed sends it back.
Hey, the terrific instincts and timing that Fareed has, coupled with his reach, that lets him block a lot of shots.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
It's stolen by Davis. And here's Carroll. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Here's Dinwiddie. Kicks to Carroll. Over Valentine. The shot by Carroll, no good. Chicago leading. There's 1:54 left in the first half of basketball. Valentine passes to Lopez. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Dunn misses.
And so far this quarter, he's been a little off on his game.
Just a touch. I mean, it seems like he's forcing shots a little bit to me, Greg. Not playing his game right now, and with every miss, the pressure intensifies. Yeah, he's building off that strong first quarter, Kevin. Rising up and hitting shots with confidence.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
And not surprising, obviously unhappy with the lack of response from his team.
Can't blame him. I mean, the effort hasn't been there. Just has not been there. Hopefully, he can get the fire lit.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Carter, he's checked in for Lopez. Jabari Parker comes in for Valentine. Justin Holiday's checked in for Andre Robertson. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Dunn. And a new group in for the Nets. Allen's checked in for Davis. Hollis Jefferson comes in for Kenneth Fareed. LeVert's checked in for Damari Carroll. And Shabazz Napier subbed in for Russell. Parker outside and stolen by Napier. Here's LeVert, covered by Parker. The pass to Napier. Allen surveying the D. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. The tray. Offensive rebound. Pass to Allen. Fires the three. And it's Napier missing. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Outside Holiday. Parker kicks to Carter. Back to Parker. That's in there. Carter with the assist. And now a 3-point Bulls lead.
Man, I love watching Parker take control of the offense. A score from anywhere on the court, and somebody who possesses a lot of confidence, actually boatloads of it.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Bulls leading by 3. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Zach, a hard-fought first half. What changes have to be made to get a little separation?
They're making tough shots. We're trying to stick to our concept, so we got to come back, make plays, make shots, and, just stay solid.
Always a challenge for a young team. Thanks for your time, Zach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Some big-time action already in this one. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. A tremendous game we're seeing from Jabari Parker. He had 14 points, 3 assists, and 6 rebounds. And Kenny, what did you think about what you saw from Chicago?
Well, so far they won the battle of assists. They played more patiently and very unselfish in the first half. Good shot selection and nice flow of offense.
And over to Shaq. What do you think about Brooklyn?
Well, they had no consistency on the defensive end. Looked like they were building confidence, and then boom, turn up the volume. A series of bad plays. They're giving up way too many good looks.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go over there.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, Jabari Parker has been exceptional here today, guys.
And I'll tell you, his work on the blocks in that first half, really impressive.
Yeah, he squatted on that paint area and owned it, perfectly using his size and that soft touch inside. That's a heck of a combination, strength, size, and soft touch. Nice.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Nets trail by 3. Checking out the group for Kenny Atkinson to start the second half. Kenneth Faried is out there with Damari Carroll. Then there's Allen. Then it's Russell. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2 guard. Now here's Carroll. Shot clock at 6. Allen against Lopez. Allen, that's good. Allen's got his team on the board first here in the second half for Brooklyn. Here's Dunn. Passes to Portis. Here's Lopez. He can't hit that time. Excellent D there from Allen. To the paint. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Jabari Parker.
Hey, the unselfishness there by Dinwiddie, you love it. He's all about doing what's best for the team.
The Nets shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
One shot, find the lanes.
One of the buzzwords we hear all the time now, Clark, two-way player. But when you were out there, everyone had to be, it seemed to me, a two-way player.
Yeah, you know what? I think it's interesting when you see some of these terms that come into vogue. There's not much that's new under the sun in terms of the game. And clearly, two-way players were as valued in the past, even before me, as they are now. I just think it's part of the language of the game now where it's more prevalent.
And that one drops.
Boy, Parker is a genius in these pick and roll plays. Just knows when to cut and when to pop out for the easy shot. He rolls or pops effectively.
It's Carroll on the wing. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 3 assists now in this one.
Nothing but money for him to start the half. They've made all 3 of their shot attempts.
Now here's Lopez. Back to Dunn. Here's the teardrop, and that's 2 points on the layup. Dunn's got 6.
Dunn so good with the floater. He puts just the right amount of touch and arc on these shots.
Allen finds Russell. Again, the Nets for 2.
Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
Bulls trail by 3. Dunn passes to Lopez. Back to Dunn. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Chris Dunn taking 5th overall back in 2016. Didn't break through in his rookie season with the Wolves. He's getting more opportunity here in Chicago.
And Greg, you look at Dunn, it can take longer for point guards to develop in the NBA.
A great point. It's the most cerebral position in our game. Learning how to run an NBA offense is a challenge.
Take a break.
Good news, though, is he's putting in the work necessary to figure it out and progressing nicely.
The free throw drops in for Dunn.
Boy, I tell you what, Dunn does a little bit of everything out there. A stat sheet stuffer for sure. He scores it, he passes it well, and he also gets to the glass from his position.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Deflects the pass. Outside, Levine. Out to Parker. Fareed against Portis. 6 to shoot. Fires for 3. Rebound, Brooklyn.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort. And defensively, guys, they've lost something since halftime. I mean, they've given up open looks. They've got to buckle down and get some stops here. Play with some urgency.
Now here's Levine. He's got 7. He kicks it to Lopez. Parker against Carroll. Fires top of the key. It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Parker.
You can trust Parker to take good, high-quality shots when he has the ball. I mean, he's really good at getting what he wants and creating space for the shot he wants.
Fareed. It's rebounded by Portis. The Bulls have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Inside. Out to Parker. Bulls moving the ball around. For the lead. Portis can't get it to go.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Parker against Carroll. There's Russell with the 3. And for the Bulls, they're shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Dunn dishes to Lopez. Dunn kicks to Parker. And it's Kenneth Fareed with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Carter, he's checked in for Bobby Portis.
Substitution for the Bulls. Wendell Carter.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Parker, right side. Back to Dunn. 5 on the clock. And Allen with the block. Here's Dinwiddie, guarded by Levine. Dinwiddie with the bucket. Dinwiddie's got the lead up to 3 now for the Nets. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, but they've been offensive defensively tonight because they've really forced the issue on D and come up with quite a few steals and deflections.
So it's Chicago now. After the basket by Brooklyn, Parker's shot is off.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
The pass to Dinwiddie. Outside, Russell. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dunn. As we approach the halfway mark, let's take a look at how everything in the East right now stands. Taking a look at Brooklyn, they're 8th in the conference and really looking to improve on the back end of the season. And checking out Chicago, 6.5 games behind them.
And for Chicago, they haven't made any of the strides they were hoping to see prior to the season. Again, hanging around at the bottom of the standings.
Yeah, it's full makeover time now, guys. I'm sure they've learned their lesson that this roster is not one that can sustain any kind of success in today's NBA.
And Kenneth Faried, an outstanding performance with Team USA in 2014. But, Greg, his minutes have gone down in recent seasons.
Yeah, I mean, he's a great rebounder. He's got all the athleticism you need, but he's not a shooter or a big-time defender. In today's game, you need your big man to do at least one of those two.
And he knocks down the first one.
You know, Faried is a highly energetic player who takes good shots. I like to see him improve on his defense moving forward.
He hits both from the stripe. So for the Bulls, Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for Jabari Parker, and it's Andre Robertson in for Dunn. Then for the Nets, Ed Davis is checked in for Allen. Rondé Hollis-Jefferson comes in for Damari Carroll, and Shabazz Napier subbed in for Spencer Dinwiddie. Hollis-Jefferson finds Napier. Pass to Davis. Pass to Russell. Back to Davis. Just 4 to shoot. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Bulls trail by 7.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Valentine kicks to Levine. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Kenneth Faried.
Forcing the issue offensively, Levine has that sudden explosiveness. He gets a step and draws the foul.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Levine. LeVert's checked in for Russell. And so Levine nails both of them.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Now here's Faried. He has 6. Back to Napier. Good on the triple. Napier's got 7 points in the game.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
I think he's got to be more aggressive, stronger, getting through those screens. Can't allow shooters that kind of space to pull the trigger.
Levine with it. Napier covering. Robertson the pass to Levine. And Carter has it in the corner. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. He's got 7.
Kevin, I like what Levine showed there, not getting so locked in to his own offense. Keeps his head up, finds the open man.
Here's Hollis-Jefferson. Davis finds Hollis-Jefferson. And it goes down 2 points. Hollis-Jefferson's got the lead up to 8 now for the Nets.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
Yeah, I don't know if it's coincidence or not, but a much better half since they changed hoops. And they're really looking strong here.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Now, here's Napier. He feeds it to Faried, and Faried throws it down.
Faried known for being a great dunker. Give him any room to work with, and he's getting to that rim.
Chicago calls timeout. Teams of the past would often pound the offensive glass, Clark. I think of the '84 Celtics, but now teams are running only 1, maybe 2 guys to the offensive boards.
I think a big part of it is transition defense is so important that teams now don't send as many people to the offensive glass. But the flip side of that is if you get offensive rebounds, you get opportunities to score, and you can thwart transition chances. So I tilt towards trying to get to the offensive glass as long as you've got a couple of guys that are really good at it.
Justin Holiday's checked in for Valentine. Carter kicks to Lopez. Now here's Levine. Napier covering, And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And checking out the numbers for Lopez. He's been in good form here the last few weeks. 13th in rebounding. And, of course, rim protection always at a premium. That's an important part of his game. Top 20 in blocks per.
And you mentioned how powerful he is on the boards, going full throttle at both ends every play. Really helping his team compete for wins. First free throw is good. And so Levine nails both of them. Nets leading by 8. Napier passes to Davis. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Fareed finds Hollis Jefferson. Pass to LeVert. 6 on the shot clock. Floats one up, and he sinks the layup. LeVert's got 10 points in the game.
Like the way LeVert controls himself, always under control, knows what he's looking for, takes his time, particularly when he's close to the basket.
Now here's Levine. He's got 11. Kept alive. Here's Carter on the money with the shot from the left block. Carter's got 4 points this quarter.
Really active down there, imposing his will and force and seeing his efforts pay off.
And Andre Robertson is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Here's LeVert. He's got 10. In the corner, Napier with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Holiday. Again, the Nets for 2.
Great awareness. No reason to take it inside there against the taller man.
Yeah, he knew he had him beat, Greg. I mean, that was clear. Took advantage of the space he had and then calmly and quietly drained it from the mid-range. That's good basketball.
Back to Levine. And Carter has it in the corner. And Holiday kicks to Levine. From deep three-point range, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And now on our rookie leaderboard, who are the rookies grabbing the most rebounds in the NBA right now? Let's take a look. 5th is Wendell Carter.
And you know, rebounding was a skill that I thought would translate to the NBA for him. We knew he could board with the best of them, and he has not disappointed.
Yeah, rebounding always transfers and translates to the next level. He's been a bull in the china shop, out working, out hustling guys, and he's really got terrific instincts to the basketball.
Holiday goes in. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Justin Holiday, the older brother of Drew Holiday, stints in the G League and abroad, but Greg, he has solidified himself as an NBA player.
Yeah, standing at 6'7" with that 7-foot wingspan. Every team in the league wants long, versatile wings with shooting, and this young man fits the bill.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good, and the Bulls making a change here. Portis is checked in. Both free throws good from Holiday. Now Napier. 9 points in the game so far. Kicks to Davis. Back to Napier. To the right side. Here's LeVert, guarded by Holiday. Here's the 3. Offensive rebound, Nets. The shot's good from Fareed.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Here's Levine, good on the 13-footer. Levine's got 6 points in the quarter.
Tell you what, this is a guy who's really improved his mid-range game. I mean, Levine working hard to become an all-around threat.
Fareed looking for an opening. Here's LeVert, guarded by Holiday. Clock at 6. And Andre Robertson is going to pick up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
Nets passing it around. Lots of room. And it's LeVert missing.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Now here is Holiday. He's guarded closely. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's LeVert. 10 points for him. Seconds left, and the layup is up and in. LeVert's got 12.
You got to D-up LeVert better than that, Kevin. I mean, he excels at scoring over the defense.
And so it's Brooklyn with a 10-point lead, some breathing room heading into the break. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. And we'll be back with you shortly. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Trailing by 10. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Dunn and Holiday team up in the backcourt. Carter out there with Portis, and it's Parker in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Clock at 4. Shot from the wing. Hits the front of the rim and out.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
LeVert's gone 6 of 14 on the night. Dunn passes to Portis. Back to Dunn. Rebound by Napier.
When he's got that kind of positioning, he's got to score it. Got to score the ball from there.
Got a hand on it, and he's able to get it back. And the basket is good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here. Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
LeVert the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws.
Boy, he just keeps coming at you. Hollis Jefferson, so energetic.
Two shots. Last on the first.
No good on that one. And Rondé Hollis Jefferson, one of the rare wing players, Clark, who can't really threaten from outside, but he makes up for it with his defense.
Yeah, he really does. I mean, this guy is unafraid of anybody. He's 6'7", he's athletic, he's strong, he's aggressive and smart. There's nobody he gets matched up with that he doesn't think he can lock up.
Bulls making a switch here. Valentine's checked in, so we can't get either to fall.
Well, you talk about defensive potential, all defense potential. Look no further than Rondé Hollis Jefferson.
Valentine kicks to Parker. Just 5 on the clock. And that one hits back iron.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Carroll with it. Excellent D there from Parker. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Chicago calls timeout.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, guys, I was able to listen in on what Fred Hoiberg told his team, and he was emphatic. He said, we are not going to win this game playing this way, fellas. You've got to step it up. You've got to get aggressive, and you've got to battle to get back in this thing. We'll see if that pep talk got them going, guys.
Brooklyn on defense. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Here's Valentine. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And giving up some height, he just finds a way to carve out a little separation.
Yeah, you know, he doesn't back down from anybody, Greg. Effective at getting the room he wants and then gets his shot off in time.
Denzel Valentine, another tough, high IQ player, Greg, out of Michigan State.
Yeah, 4-year player for the Spartans. He knows how to play the game of basketball and has the versatility to impact the game in a variety of ways.
One shot.
That's good from Valentine. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Now the dish to Russell. He kicks to Dinwiddie. Pass to Carroll. Over Carter. Shot clock at 5. The shot by Carroll no good. Bulls trail by 11. Parker outside. Dishes to Dunn. And Damari Carroll is going to pick up a foul. That's his third foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far.
Excellent defense that time by Hollis Jefferson. That is his calling card. That's his forte. The quickness, the wingspan, the IQ, the want to. He's got it all.
Dinwiddie kicks to Russell. Releases. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And the Nets lead by 13. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Chicago. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Parker outside. Clock at 6. Carter inside the three-point line. Here's Portis. And it's Russell with the rebound. Russell's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Dinwiddie. Back to Russell. The 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Carter's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And, you know, even though they're up, he's been off his game this quarter. having trouble finding the basket.
And being over the limit this early really can affect your aggressiveness defensively. They have got to play under control.
At the line for the Bulls, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Lopez, he's checked in for Chicago. Dean comes in for Valentine. Both shots good from the stripe. Now, here is Russell. Right wing. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. And the Nets lead by 13.
Make way and wake up. Hollis Jefferson getting it done in traffic.
Outside Portis. He dishes it to Parker. Passes it to Dunn. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime? Much more effective here in the second half.
Dinwiddie dishes to Allen. Russell against Levine. Russell passes to Dinwiddie. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Hollis Jefferson, good.
And the confidence from Hollis Jefferson to get the pass and immediately rise up for the jump shot. That's what you call real good awareness, finding his comfort zone with this team.
Dunn kicks to Parker. Hollis Jefferson with the rebound. Hollis Jefferson's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And with the physical gifts that Hollis Jefferson has, he plays a lot bigger than his listed height.
Levine finds Lopez. Left side Levine. Wow, way off on that one. Brooklyn leading by 15. Hollis Jefferson passes to Russell, off on the layup. And Chicago shooting from the field, 44%, not bad.
Nets foul call. That's his 4th personal foul. Chris Dunn. At the line for the Bulls, 2 shots.
2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Fareed's checked in for DeMarre Carroll. He hits the second from the line. For Brooklyn, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the 4th quarter. Dinwiddie kicks to Allen. There's the pass to Russell. Off target from 3-point range. Bulls trail by 14. Here's Dunn. And the Bulls with another miss.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Faried finds Russell. Hits it from 3-point range. And the Nets lead by 17.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And you've got to be more careful in that situation. That's his 5th foul, and now he's walking a fine line.
Zach Levine. At the line for the Bulls, 2 shots.
Two shots.
Free throw good, Levine. And so Levine nails both of them.
Well, you have to like how he's challenging the defense now in the second half. Getting to the line for a lot of free throw opportunities.
Dinwiddie dishes to Russell. Here's Dinwiddie, guarded by Levine. Dinwiddie kicks to Russell. Just 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. And the Nets, another 3.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Russell against Dunn. Levine passes to Portis. Bounce pass, Lopez. Outside, Levine. Nobody near Parker. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 3 assists in the game. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Kicks it to Russell. There's the feed to Allen. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
And since they've come out of halftime, they've been extremely poised and very efficient.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, certainly a step up from the first half. They're more engaged, more focused here in this second half, and they're getting good results.
Parker's shot is off.
And the defense that time was late, and you got to feel fortunate he didn't put that one away.
Outside, Russell. High, arcing shot. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball.
And here are the Bulls now. Bulls trail by 18. Dunn kicks to Portis. Pass to Levine. Lets a floater go, and it's good on the layup. Levine's got 10 points here in the second half.
And there you see it right there on display. The quick feet, the long strides of Levine helps him in a lot of ways.
Russell passes to Dinwiddie. And he jams it with authority.
You know, sometimes you forget about Dinwiddie's versatility. I mean, when he's feeling good, he's capable of scoring from any place.
Chicago calls timeout.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
Yeah, there's no reason why they should be scoring at will down there easily as they have. I mean, they've got to be more aggressive inside.
Chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Kenneth Faried.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
Now, here's Dunn. Lopez outside. Now, here's Parker. Tight defense on him. Kick out to Levine. And that one goes long. Brooklyn leading by 18. Dinwiddie passes to Allen. The dish to Dinwiddie. Nice D from Levine.
And all the skill used on that crossover. You might want to save a little bit for the finish. Unable to convert there.
Now here's Levine. Out to the wing. Done outside. Shoots a three. The shot comes out, and it's the Nets taking it the other way.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Nets.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this is a great team effort by everyone.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season, Greg. You love to get an opponent figured out early when you're going to be seeing them that often.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Kenneth Faried.
You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
To the paint, stolen by Ashik. Robertson kicks to Carter. Now here's Payne. Napier covering. Payne in the post. Feeds it to Ashik. The kick out to Holiday. Floats one. He lays it in.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you very much with Kenneth Faried. What was the key tonight?
Just keep attacking, keep playing strong, and you know, my teammates that believe in me, just relock in and get focused and play my game.
Great team win tonight, Kenneth. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.